Now, another standout match that you had, which was incredible, was the one that I think I can even remember the place, versus Shawn Michaels in Boston on Raw.
Right.
And I still remember the finish. You went for a springboard, and you came off, and he super kicked you in the face.
I'm reminded of that match every day.
In what way?
Twitter.
Okay.
And it's funny because, one, there's a lot of things that went on in that match that people didn't realize. The biggest thing being I had vertigo.
Really?
Yes.
How do you mean? Just like kind of dizzy?
Yeah, if I lifted my head and tilt to the right, the room started spinning no matter what I was doing. So there's one point in the match, if you go watch it back, because Shawn, we'd done a series of moves. He'd gotten up. I gave him a back elbow that did the leap to the top and then off with a forearm. Well, if you slow motion that down, you'll see me, because when I gave him that elbow, the room started spinning.
Wow.
So when I looked at the rope, I saw 6 ropes doing this.
Bouncing.
Yes.
Wow.
So in my head, I was like, okay, I'll just jump for the middle one. And luckily it came off, but the room didn't stop spinning until I had actually made contact and land.
Wow.
So
why did you have just one of those things?
I don't
Wrong?
remember what had happened, because it was actually it was weeks that I was dealing with it, and it wasn't until I had a match with Conway and Sly, and Conway wanted to do a reverse DDT or something, that I figured out that's what's going on, because he was kind of showing it to me beforehand. When I went to lean back and he hooked me, obviously my leg did that, and the room started spinning. Like, wait.
Wow.
Okay? And the second thing about that match is, I always tell people this: as good as the Shawn Michaels match was, the night before, me and you had a pay-per-view match. I thought that match was better.
Really?
Yeah. So
that was not Taboo Tuesday. It was another one.
Not Taboo Tuesday.
Okay.
We did Taboo Tuesday. This is probably our third pay-per-view.
You know what's funny, and I'm saying this because, like I said, you do so many matches. I just remember vibes and thoughts. I remember watching the Shawn Michaels match and everyone flipping out over the finish.
Right.
But me thinking, yeah, but ours was better. I remember thinking like that would be a little bit kind of like jealous. Like,
I agree.
That wasn't as good as ours. Like, it had a spectacular finish.
Right.
But our match was better. That's funny you say that, because I remember thinking
100%. And
wow.
I always tell people that. I'm like, from a professional standpoint, that was the best weekend of my career. I've never had 2 matches back to back like that. But I tell people, the Shawn Michaels had a more spectacular finish. Mm-hmm. But if you go back and watch just the night before, me and Jericho tore it up. I mean,
and it is funny. Like, I don't remember that. I remember the next night thinking it. The 2 things I remember is the Taboo Tuesday, and then I remember the first ladder Money in the Bank.
Right.
Because I remember my whole idea was like, I want to set something up for Shelton that's really cool. And didn't we set up kind of a ladder bridge where you ran up the top and clotheslined me off the top? And
yeah.
I remember that.
Again, that's one of my, I guess one of my career highlights.
Yeah.
The run.
You ran up the ladder, jumped off, clotheslined me off the top of the ladder. I remember I took the bump, fell onto the floor, and I ended up right in front of Adam Sandler. And I said, what a way to make a living. Because he was there watching the show.
I tell people all the time, I credit you and Edge for all of my cool stuff. Because like for the first Money in the Bank, I remember when we had the meeting to discuss the match, I wasn't there. Remember, I was at the video game.
Video game tournament thing before WrestleMania. Yeah.
So I was doing that, winning it, but for the first time. And
because you always won those, right?
Yeah.
You and then Kofi won a few. But
yeah. So then I came. So basically, I got to the meeting late because of that, and it was one of those things where you and Edge would just go, "Hey, Shelton, if we did this to the ladder, did this? Could you do this? Yeah. Okay. Well, if we did this and do this to the ladder, could you do this? Yeah." So and that's all it was, just a series of you guys in question. That's